Good morning, Vietnam. Oh, wait, no. Morning, Internet. It's about 7:45. I was up all night again working, but not feeling too bad. I stopped about 5:30, I guess, when my brain started shutting down. Got a lot done. I was working on my website again, and I've got all the core done, all the interior pages done, blog framework done. Now I have to do the kind of hard part, but just time consuming part of picking my new portfolio. And that's hard because I have a lot of pictures and I have a lot of pictures I love. And I have to narrow it down to probably like 0.01% of my pictures. I got to get it down to, just a few dozen pictures total for my whole portfolio out of, I don't know, I've got stored about 120,000, something like that. Not obviously all great ones worthy of showing, but percentage of 120,000, no matter how you cut it, is a lot of pictures. And getting that down to just a few dozen takes time. It's kind of hard, and I don't like to show the same stuff year after year, so I like to mix it up. So I think what I'm going to do is just narrow it down, just cut it to the last year. Forget everything else. Even though I've got some over the years that I love, and I would just like them permanently in there, it's just not enough room. And as my style evolves over the years, which is slow, I've never been one of those fad shooters where I'm doing the latest and greatest thing, lots of filters and selective color bullshit and stuff like that. So I always have gone for a timeless classic look, but there's been small improvements and tweaks here and there, especially in the way I can process the photos as software improves. I mean, I've gone through, I don't know, 8 or 9 updates of Lightroom alone, and the latest processing engine with Lightroom 4 was a huge boost. I didn't go back and re-edit everything that I'd done with 1, 2, or 3, but that would be an improvement. But yeah, they're just too old. I got enough new stuff to go through anyway. Got to do that, and then I have to go through and basically redo all the blog posts. I think I have 350 of them. I mean, it's not that many, not compared to my cigar site. That would be not doable. I wouldn't even try. Luckily, I keep backups of everything just in case anything does go wrong. Might be a month out of date, but that's at least recoverable. Anyway, so I just kind of crashed at 5:30, just watched a movie or two in bed, and so I'm going to go for a ride now while the sun is still not up. It's relatively cool. It is super muggy because it rained all night. I was going to go out to the park, but it did. It rained all afternoon and most of the evening, and it's still wet here. The park would be absolute mud because those trails are natural, and they do flood. So I can feel the steam. I open the garage door here, and I feel it just wafting in over my face. It's probably 95% humidity right now. And I want to go back to Home Depot. I went yesterday to get more mulch, and they were out. So I'll check again today. I wanted to get it this weekend because I have the wife's vehicle too, and we could just go over and get 30, 35 bags at a time. I can only fit a dozen in the Mini, so it saves me some trips. Anyway, other than that, I got all of my editing done for the last product shoot, another cigar company. I emailed them. I'm not sure if I can show the stuff and blog about it yet, because sometimes what I'll get from companies are pre-release, and they might be waiting to tell everybody, and so I have to ask and see if it's okay, and if it is, I put up a blog post. If not, oh well, do it later. So yeah, that's about it. Can't really think right now. Sun's peeking up. Let's go. Whew. Wow. No sun, but all heat and humidity. I am dying. I could wring this shirt out. Alright, well, it's shower time, and I guess I'll go over to Home Depot. Stepped on the scale last night. It's down just a smidge from the last weigh-in, but I think a couple of you had it right with the muscle and fat thing. You know, the first couple months, a lot of fat came off, you know, really quick. I had a lot to lose, a lot of water, but I wasn't exercising on the level I am in the last month or two. You know, the exercise has been steadily ramping up, and now I do these 3 to 4 mile bikes at least every day. You know, with the rest day, some weeks I take one, but point is, I can feel the difference during the exercise. I'm not just winded from the cardio part, but I can feel, thinking back to, you know, the first week I got the bike, I'm at a much faster pace, not, you know, racing or anything, but compared to what I was, noticeably faster, and I'm at a higher gear. I keep the same pressure, and you know, it's an improvement. So I can feel that I am getting a lot more muscle, at least in my legs, and I can see, I'll take a snapshot here, hold on, and I can see in my legs that I'm getting tone back. I've always had a little bit here over the years, but you know, back when I was a kid, doing a lot of biking, doing a little bit of sports in high school. I wasn't very good at anything, but you know, I did it. I did shot put and discus. Spent a lot of time in the weight room, and I had huge legs back then. I mean, I was leg pressing 1,400 pounds like cake. And I tried it when I was last at the gym, I don't know, a couple years ago. I had a couple month trial thing, and yeah, I'm struggling to push up 1,000 pounds once. So not the same as I was back then, but you know, I can see a difference and I can feel a difference. So I am putting on muscle. I have no idea how much. I have no idea how much that's affecting the scale. Obviously, I'm not doing BMI measurements or anything that technical. It is what it is. You know, I've got a crappy schedule. I'm eating as best I can and exercising as much as I can. So what happens, happens. That's basically it. I'm not going after a certain rate, certain numbers, or anything like that. This is just my documentary for what happens. Alright, so I gotta take a shower. I'm sweating to death out here. Well, I didn't make it out to Home Depot. I actually took a nap for a few hours and just got a lot of work done. But the wife just got home. It's late afternoon, so we're actually going to go out for a date night and do sushi. Haven't had that in a while, so yum yum yum, can't have too much sushi. And then we're finally going to go see Iron Man 3. We were going to go a few weeks ago, but stupid kid at her school, she's a teacher, started destroying a classroom and toppled a big stack of chairs on her, and she was out of work for a week. So, you know, she couldn't sit down in the movie theater. So we just had to wait till she felt better and had some time, so we're going to finally go tonight. Yay! I usually don't go to theaters. I can't stand them. I've got a nice home theater at home, and, you know, I have Netflix, so I get the discs and the Blu-rays and everything and just enjoy stuff here. I just can't stand having the experience of a movie ruined by the people in the theater. 9 times out of 10, there's just some problem, and I like being engrossed in the film. I love the theater. I love the big screen and the sound and everything, but, you know, if there's idiots in the theater, it just kills it for me. And I'm spending, you know, $40 to go see a movie with, you know, drinking popcorn, and, you know, I'd rather just know I have the best experience and watch something at home. It's very rare that there's a movie that I like enough that I'm going to trek out to the theater. But I love the Iron Man series, so you know, haven't seen any spoilers or anything, and I do want to see it before it's out of the theater, because I don't want to wait another 6 or 9 months until it makes it out on disc. So that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.